What up? So we had Moto 1 USA. Guys, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm just USA. Tomac getting it done, guys. Tomac. Woo! That is 100% redemption for Tomac. But I'm kind of concerned. Thomas Carruthers. What up, USA? Let's go. What a race. The track looked pretty good considering the conditions. I'm curious if they're going to do any work in between. By the way, I'm going to come in here right after every race, especially if USA wins. That was awesome. Jay Coop did exactly what he needs to do. But for the 250s, the important moto is Moto 2 when they go up against the open guys. The field is not as deep. You're going to see these guys that were 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. They're going to be 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. So Jay Coop, there's a good chance that we're going to have to drop that 9th place. But hey, 9th is something we can work with. We can work with 9th. The overall points right now, USA on 10 points. Australia on 13. Australia is looking good. Mitch Evans, solid. Hunter Lawrence looking like the Des Nations hero that he was a few years ago. They are absolutely a threat. They have 3 solid guys. Utah Desert Racer, I love it. You're always in on here. Let's see. I was disappointed for Canada. Chase, well, you know what, though? So Cosmic Energy 3, I hope Chase doesn't pull a Chase and crash for no reason. He's probably going to crash, but he's still probably going to win the moto. That's my guess. But I hope he doesn't break anything on the bike or do anything stupid. But we need Jay Coop to have another good moto if he can get top 5, because I'll bet you Marvin is a veteran of this race. He understands the 250s really only need one good moto, and there's a lot better chance you get that good moto in the second moto against the MX Open guys, which are typically the second best riders on a team. Yeah, Ferrandis is really good in these conditions. Oh boy. And France right now on 17 points. So it's the second moto in the 250s. Watch them really close, because Marvin, if he gets a better finish than a 9th or a better finish than Cooper inside the top 9, it's going to change the overall scores when they drop it. Yeah, it's interesting, but I'm impressed. I wonder how much they're going to work on the track, and it looks like at any moment the skies could burst. My buddy's there on hand. He keeps telling me there's clouds floating all around. There's like sunshine on one end, the sun will pop out, and then right behind the sun is a dark cloud. And in this area, at any moment, it could just dump, and then sun, and then dump, and then sun. I'm hoping, 30 minutes before they start the next moto, we'll start at 11:30 Pacific right now. We got a half an hour, guys. If you got time to grab something to eat, do what you got to do. Well, we got a half an hour before the next moto. I think they're going to show the Junior MX World Championship right now, or kind of the Des Nations for kids, which I'm glad that USA won that, but it's not super important to me. Netherlands, Glenn Koldenhoff going down early and only being able to fight back up to 13th was big. It almost takes them out of this, but Kai de Wolf kind of saved them by getting up in 10th. So, I mean, they're still hanging around there, but it's going to take some real work for the Netherlands to get back up in there. Italy's good, but, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Caroli is a shadow of who he used to be. William Schumann, quickie with the wifey for 30 minutes. Yeah, go for it. Hit it up, literally. Yeah, so right now, this looks to me like this is going to come down to USA and Australia. USA, Australia, and France. That's your top 3. I think the Netherlands is kind of out of it. Belgium's good, but I think they're lucky to be where they're at 14 points. I think they're a surprise. Real JD, you think Belgium? Okay, so after one moto, does anybody see USA not getting this done? And if you do, who's going to win? If I see anyone winning, it would be Australia, but they're going to have to have a hero ride or 2 out of Jet. Radar shows it's no rain until 7:30, but do we really trust the radar, Buzzy, Germany? I hope you're right. And if that's the case, if they can get out there, Jago Geets is a bad dude. He was really good. Yeah, I think the USA is going to hang on. I really think it's all going their way. Like this year with Hurlings being out, with Geyser, like a lot of these fast guys not racing it. Germany, I like it. Positive, yes. I hope they get the tractor out there. The only thing I didn't like about the track, and there's nothing you can do about this, is just how it happens when a mud race. When it starts to dry out, you get one dry line. And on that one dry line, I mean, when you get to lappers, oh boy, then you have to go off that dry line or hope these lappers get off that dry line so you can stay. It gets really tricky. And the key is like, okay, do I go off in this section? Did they shove off a bunch of mud? Am I going to stick my bike in there and never get it out? There's lots of things to worry about. But it's good racing. So, yeah. Let's see, what is the other? Canada. I was so bummed for Canada to see Dylan Wright go down. I really thought they were my outside pick for a podium. That's gone. 2 bad moto finishes. You can only throw one of those 2 bad ones out. It's awful. Looks like Max Anstey had a bad, looks like something went wrong with his bike again. So they're out of it. Liam Everett's looked good at 12th. But is that out of his element? Is that the best he can do? Jorge Prado, I kind of expected him to do a little bit better than that. 6th. I mean, he didn't beat Mitchell Evans. Mitch Evans is a savage. I was really hoping as an American, I was hoping Seawer would pass Renault and give 1 extra point to the Americans to kind of get through there, but it didn't happen. And I was surprised at how fast Seawer got up. Yeah, broken rear wheel. That happens a lot, but it's strange that a guy who probably didn't go for the leap broke his wheel. Maybe he broke it on that other uphill trip, which looked pretty gnarly, other than that one line. But I mean, those jumps on TV, as steep as they look, they're even steeper in person. Yeah, Dean Wilson looked really good, 16th for Dean. I'll take that. His teammate, let's see, was Max Anstey, so that did not go good. All right, guys, I just wanted to check in real quick in between the motos. I'm going to probably check in between every moto. So anyway, guys, enjoy. And you got 30 minutes. It comes back on at 11:30 on CBS Sports or MXGP TV, whichever you prefer. Let's go Team USA.